We haunted. We haunted. The wind is blowing. This is after a bad storm front came through. It's 70 something, but it's sticky out, man. We got flickering lights all over the place. Haunted spirits, flickering lights. Mm. Sitting in my shorts and a t-shirt here, see? Drinking a coffee. Got the bed ready to go. I don't know if you can see it. There's a big bed right there. I got the light shining here. Just a little tiny solar light. Gotta be quiet though, because you can't hear the spirits unless you're quiet. You got these little flickering lights all over the place. I think it's haunted. Because the lightning bug season is done with, man. We don't have no more light. They're over with. And the storm that came through was really bad. I hope Sean Williams is okay. Because out west of here, it hit real hard. Where he lives at, west of here, oh boy, they had tornadoes and everything. I came back and the tent was still set up. No problems. Everything's all good. It must be haunted because the winds were like 75 miles an hour, but yet no water in the tent, dry as can be, and it's still standing. How is that? Oh, here's my Tabo glove. These is what they use to, you put on your hand to wash your car with. When you want to take a Filipino shower, you soak this in a bucket and you wash down with the sponge and stuff. Take your Tabo shower. I got some new shampoo here. It's some good stuff here. It's called White Rain Men's 3-in-1. So in other words, it's body wash, shampoo, and conditioner all in one. At the dollar store for $1.25. You can't beat that, man. Look. Right there, White Rain, Men's 3-in-1. We're gonna do the video of that Tabo shower pretty soon. Couldn't do it today because it was thunderstorming out, man. It was bad. We went and picked up some supplies. We got 2 more packages of baby wipes that's underneath that light there, because you got to keep your ass clean, man. You got to wash your ass. We got 4 more rolls of toilet paper, that shampoo, that glove. If you want to support the channel, the QR code's in the posts, community posts. But we're getting ready. We're trying to go to sleep. I need a little bit of company right now. It's kind of scary. I'm never scared, but tonight I'm just a little scared. I even got my cane out. I brought my cane out so there's something attacks me in the night, I could beat it with this cane. Beat it away like Beowulf. I'd be like the Vikings, like Beowulf. Yeah, it's haunted because I see an old ghost smoking a cigarette. Oh wait, that's old man Philip. No, you got to remember, Will, I'm 3,069 years old, man. So I can feel the presence of ghosts. Now, last week we had the lightning bugs. Those little you've seen them in California, them little bugs that flicker and stuff. But that season's done with, man. And I've been seeing flickering in the sky tonight, man. Unless there's some leftover lightning bugs, but I doubt that very much, man. And the cat, it's not my cat, but it was sitting over there, and there was a squirrel on the roof. And I yelled at him, like, meow, meow. And usually he gets scared and jumps real fast and moves. and he was frozen. He was frozen solid like a statue, man. He wouldn't move. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just drinking too much Luke coffee, man. I don't know. Maybe this was $1, man, for the Luke coffee, man. This is Dunkin' Donuts. This is see they make really shitty coffee. So what I do is I'll take it and I'll smell it after I pour it in a cup, make sure it's not too nasty old. And if it ain't, then I'll use it. But then I'll put some ice in it too to cool it down so it's not super hot, burn your mouth, and it waters it down so it doesn't taste as nasty. It's not like it's strong like Vietnamese coffee though. It's more like it's just nasty. And for some reason, by taking a handful of ice out the machine and throwing a couple in the cup, for some reason it mellows out the taste of it. And then I got my assholes bleeding from earlier today, man. I took that dump, man. It was like a brick. I forced it out, and I got a bloody asshole, man. Ooh. And it's bleeding. Ooh, it hurts, man. It hurts bad. Look, you can see over here. That's across the street. I could have bought that house for $40,000. $40,000 I could have got that house for. But I was gone. The old lady died. Maybe it's her ghost that's come over to my lot over here. See, this is my lot. We got a house with a double lot here. I own half the house, and this is my lot. I told my brother, this is my fucking lot. No, 40,000 USD, man. This is the United States, man. But that's not a bad house there for, it's a smaller lot, but I mean, for 40,000, it's got the street light out in front of it there, the little lamp light. I like them lamp lights, like old-fashioned type gas lights, like when Jack the Ripper used to roam the streets at night. Today, I think what gave me that idea is today I passed the lot that's like a block and a half from here, where Einar Mattsson's store used to be at, and now it's just covered with foliage. No, not Gary, Hammond. You got to read the description. This is Hammond, Indiana, man. It's in between Gary and Chicago, man. And Whiting's north of us. John Fogerty actually should be playing right now. He should be about finished. Up by the Festival of the Lakes, John Fogerty from Creedence. You gotta run through the jungle, boom, 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 boom. The storm was so bad, I didn't think it was gonna happen. I didn't think he was gonna play tonight, man. But I came in, there's no water in here. It was standing, it wasn't blown away. I said, what the fuck? How come my tent didn't get blown away, man? It's in between Gary and South Chicago. Like say South Chicago is the left nut and Gary is the right nut. Well, we're the dick in the middle, man. No, Vallejo's more of a ghetto than here. I've been in both places, man. Vallejo is more of a ghetto. Hammond is like a smaller version of Fresno, California, man. Yeah, a smaller version of Fresno. Now, nice places in California you always talk about is Pacifica, where I got that friggin' ticket at the Sillamar State Park because I had a cracked windshield. Fucking prick cop, man. It would really be haunted here right now if he was here, because I'd beat him with that stick until he was rolling around on the ground going, I'm going to take you guys to where the great circus train wreck was. It's in that direction there. Like that direction there, about a mile away, mile and a half. Yeah, Sillamar State Park is where I almost got ate by a shark, man. I was up to my neck with the kelp floating with my bass player, and we were out there, and people started screaming and yelling like, "Get in! Come in here!" I said, "What the hell's going on?" We got back to the beach and they go, didn't you hear that a guy got eaten by a great white out here yesterday? I go, where's the fucking signs? You didn't post any signs? I don't know. Because, they have, in Monterey, they have it's called Navy Pier. We got Coast Guard Pier here, but they got Navy Pier, and the seals all hang around here. So that's food for the sharks. We used to park my van on Navy Pier there. We'd get up in the morning and go to Carl's Jr.'s and get their breakfast salad bar. I sailed from Santa Cruz to Monterey in a sailboat with my buddy from the service. His dad had a sailboat, 30-footer. But as I was saying, we'd go to the breakfast salad bar. They had like the sesame nuts and the sunflower seeds and eggs. You can get all the eggs you wanted and put on your salad and just put everything together there. You could eat all you could eat salad bar, man, for like $3 back in the day, man. And then we'd park on Navy Pier, and then that night we'd go play at the Boiler Room. The Boiler Room was a good bar, good club. They paid us good money because I had a 16-year-old and a 17-year-old playing bass and drums, and we were doing old tunes like Sunshine of Your Love by Cream and stuff, Come on, man. Everybody. People love shelled sunflower seeds. Not the sunflower seeds with the shells on them, but the little tiny itsy bitsy seeds, you put them on there, man. It's great, especially with dressing, man. Any kind of nuts on a salad. I had a salad today. So I'm tired of fucking shitting bricks, man. I had a Cobb salad. It had grilled chicken, bacon in it. It had tomatoes and lettuce, but it didn't have any cucumbers or onions, though. A Cobb salad, yeah. Because I said, next time I go to take a poo-poo, I don't want to rip my ass open again, man. So, ooh, it's bleeding. Ooh, you bloody ass, man. I should have just let Diddy get me there and pay me $50 million like he offered Cat Williams, man. Look at this, man. We got the air conditioning. Can you hear the air conditioning next door running? It's only 70-something degrees, but it's humid as hell out, man, because that storm came through. It's supposed to get down in the 60s tonight, like the high 60s. I'm not Jewish. I'm Muslim, man. I'm Abu Sayyaf. When I go to Philippines, I get to go down to Zamboanga because I look like Abu Sayyaf. That's why I'm letting my beard grow out, man. So I can just put a rag around my head, and tell everybody, Allah salam alaikum. That way they won't kidnap me. In the Philippines, I want to go visit a woman down there. She's a hottie. Her name's Maria, but she goes by Miss You'd Wish. I want to go visit her. Yep. Old bushy beard. Getting ready to take his midnight snooze and another hour probably I'll go to sleep on my nice air mattress I got here. This nice air mattress I got with the pillows and stuff. And I got me a blankie. I got me a blankie from the Ramada Inn that my grandson gave me. A blankie. I got a sleeping bag and a blankie because it's too hot for a sleeping bag tonight. Just lay on top of the mattress with the sleeping bag and just cover up your legs with a blanket. Because I'm wearing shorts now. I'm in my shorts, see? Got my shorts on. You get to see my sexy legs, man. Oh, don't get horny. I don't want you to get horny, Will. How come you don't never hit my thumbs up, man? I give you thumbs up every time I go to your channel, man. Even if I don't like your video, I give it a thumbs up, man. And I don't never, you were here at my live stream earlier and you didn't give me the thumbs up. Are you too lazy to tap the screen or the 3 dots in the corner and put the thumbs up there? Come on, man. It helps it go towards, it helps it go in the algorithm, man, if you give me a thumbs up, There you go. Whoever came in just gave me a thumbs up. Yeah. Way to go. I'm gonna put a question on here. That's what it is. Q&A. Do you believe in ghosts, right? Do you believe in spirit ghosts? There you go. Do you believe in spirit ghosts? No, Muslim people don't eat bacon. I'm going to have to sneak that under the table when I'm down in Zamboanga. Thank you for the thumbs up, whoever gave me the thumbs up. Thank you for that. About time somebody appreciates my live streams, you know. I don't ban anybody. Unless they use the racial slurs, then I don't ban them. I just time them out. You can delete the stuff, you know. Hear that train in the background? Maybe there's some hobos jumping off of it. They want to come pitch a tent in my lodge here with me, right? Got 3 thumbs up. Thank you. I like that. Maybe that's Fluffy gave me a thumbs up, huh? Fluffy, did you give me a thumbs up, Fluffy? Do you believe in flickering ghosts? Ooh, spirits. Let me see if you can see the lights over here. I don't know if you can see any lights over there or not. There's some lights. There's some lights over there. They're flickering around. I know they're not lightning bugs. I wonder what they are, because the lightning bugs, the season's done now, you know. But there's something there. There's something there. I'm gonna have to zip up my tent tight tonight. Maybe put a lock on the door. When I camp out in Arizona, I put that little travel lock on the zippers to keep it where they can't unzip the door. Keep my stick right next to the bed, you know. I used to have a stick like the guy from Platoon beat his chest like this when the helicopter was taking off. I used to have a stick like that, and I taped with duct tape. I taped a big ass metal steel tent peg on it, like a 8-inch long, 9-inch long peg that I could use to chase the coyotes and stuff away with, you know. Because right behind where I was set up in that Lake Fortuna, the pond there, that was the trail that every night at 6 o'clock at night, never failed. The coyotes would start howling, ow, 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 ow. And they used that trail behind my tent, man. So I used to hang one of these solar lights like this on the back tent thing. I used to hang it on that to light that up so they'd stay away from the tent, you know. These will last, if you charge them up, these will last for like about, they're Lucy lights is what they're called, but they'll last about 12 hours on full power. That's on, I think that's on, is that on full now or whatever? Because you got full, then you got SOS, then you go back to low, medium, high. On high, it lasts about 12 hours, but this light's way better. This one I blind you with. Get ready now, you're gonna get blinded. Oh, look at that. This you could charge with a USB. That's the EODU. EODU. I bought it for like $11.90 something. Man, it's got a magnet on it, it's got a hook on it, you can hang it. Now they're selling them for 21 something bucks on Amazon, man. Because it also, it seconds as a power bank. It has 10,000 milliamps as a power bank. So dual purpose, very good product. I think it's actually worth the $21 or whatever they charge, you know, because it lasts a long time. If you put it on high power and hang it from the hook on the top of the tent, it'll make this tent glow like a light bulb, man. Those Lucy lights, the solar ones, those are 20 bucks, man. You blow them up like a Chinese lantern. It's got a little thing on it. You blow it up and stick the thing in there. That one's like 5 years old, man. And I left it outside underneath the steps in the cold, and it's still working. And it takes about, if you put it in the tent window facing the sun, it'll charge up fully charged for the last for like the night. It's not fully charged right now, but it'll last for what I need it for. I'm getting a bunch of likes. I'm glad I'm getting some likes. This is the most likes I got on a live stream in forever, you know. Maybe people learned how to double tap the screen and or click the three dots in the corner and put the thumbs up, you know. Even though I only got Will typing in the chat, you know. Yep. Jewish people can eat kosher stuff. It's Muslims that don't eat pork, man. They don't eat pork, man. I might have to take a Valium, man. I just got this creepy feeling about me tonight. Maybe because my asshole hurts from that dump earlier. I'm still bleeding out my ass, man. I'm wearing my t-shirt I had on for the last 2 days, the Liberty Bell t-shirt that I bought from the Hodge twins when I had extra money. Paid $36 for this t-shirt from the Hodge twins. And I bought it for 4th of July last year, and it got here late. And I wanted it for the 4th of July. This year I had it, I wore it. I bought like $90 worth of t-shirts from them this year, man. One's got the American skull thingy on it, and the other one's got Don't Tread on Me or something. It's all like patriotic shit, you know. It's all good stuff. See, I'm not an expat. Everybody goes expats. They use the word expat like freely. Captain Billy Jack, did you give me a thumbs up yet? I think the tent's haunted tonight, Billy. A thunderstorm came through with real heavy winds, man. I'm hoping Sean Williams is okay, because out west it hit harder, man. You remember you had the tornadoes that hit your house, right? It was bad today, man. And I came here, and guess what? The tent was standing, no water in it at all, man. It was like a miracle. A miracle happened, man. Remember the last time I had the tent set up like that? It blew it down. It was rolled over in the yard. It got water inside of it, and I had to empty it out and dry it out and everything. This time it was still standing, man. You like that song by Elton John? I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was still standing, man. I can't believe it. Some magical, mystical power kept it from blowing over, man. So I could actually not have to sleep in a car tonight, you know. But Sean, where Sean's at, they reported they had touchdowns and tornadoes and stuff, man. So it was real fast. It moved through real fast. I think what saved it was some magical, mystical power, or because it came from the west, and I got that shed here. And that shed probably blocked part of the winds, you know, so they weren't, because the winds were, this tent's only supposed to stand at this 45, 50 degrees, or 50 miles per hour winds. The winds were clocked at 70, 75 miles, man. Gusts. You know how when the rain goes sideways, that's what it was doing, man. And it's totally dry, man. Unless I pee on the floor, then it won't be dry anymore. But yeah, there's like, you know the lightning bugs we got here, right, Billy? You know how they flicker and stuff? That was going on last week, but that season thing's over with. But tonight I'm still seeing little lights flickering in the, and you know the storm would have knocked them all out, man. But I'm still seeing these little flickering lights, man. I think this lot is haunted. Yeah, I hope your place is okay too. I think where you're at further south, it didn't hit so hard. It was mainly west, and then we caught the bottom end of it here, right through here. It swept through here fast as hell, man. Hey, Halfwit, how's it going, man? Come here and protect me from these ghosts, halfway, man. I need somebody. I need a macho man here to protect me from these ghosts, man. You know, maybe it's the ghost of Bin Laden's here, man. Maybe he's mad at me because I'm trying to look like Abu Sayyaf so I can go visit Wishy, you know. I want to go visit Wishy in Zamboanga. And so I got to look like Abu Sayyaf. That's why I'm letting this grow out. I'm not trimming it. I have to trim this here, though, with the scissors because I'm tired of eating hair. And no more cheese. No more cheese, man. I tore my asshole open today, man. Straining, and it finally just all broke loose like a dam busted open. Blam! And it all hit at once. It's like blam, size of my fist, trying to come out that little tiny hole, but that just doesn't work. It doesn't work that way, man. Your ass is not a vagina, man. That little hole ain't supposed to have a fist-sized thing come out. It's not supposed to do that, man. Ooh, I went to wipe my butt and there was blood on the toilet paper. Oh, it hurts. It hurts bad, man. Yep, there's all kinds of storms happening this time of year, man. I don't know if you can see that light over here, but maybe you can. See that light? What is that? What's that light, man? See that light? That's where that cat was sitting at. There was a black and white cat, like Sean Williams' black and white kitty. Hey, Steve, what's up, man? Yeah, I'm telling you about my ass, man. Man, I had a Cobb salad today, Steve. I said no more mozzarella cheese on top of spaghetti and stuff, man. No more. You know, I'm old man, dehydrated, man. I can't be eating that shit, man. I had a Cobb salad, man, with grilled chicken. You know, me, I don't eat healthy shit like that, but grilled chicken and tomatoes, and I had lettuce and they had bits of bacon in it. But now that means next time I have to go poo-poo, it shouldn't be rock hard like a fist trying to poke through a little tiny hole. Because it's going to hurt anyway because it's already tore and it's bleeding, man. My ass is tore. It's like P. Diddy should have paid me $50 million. I would have let him have it for 15 minutes for $50 million. I'd go through this pain right now if I had $50 million. That's tax-free, man. You had a McDonald's snack ranch wrap. What was in the wrap, though? Was it chicken, grilled chicken, or breaded chicken? Or what did you have in it? Was there veggies in there, man? Because I ate that whole Cobb salad, man. I said, well, you know, you watch YouTube videos. Everybody does, right? You know that thing where it says stuck poop? And they asked the doctor, well, if you eat fiber, will that help? He says, no, because it'll just make more stuck poop, right? And he goes, if you drink more water, will that help? And he goes, no, it's too late for that. Then you have to do this special thing. I might even see if I gotta buy that thing with the shows you how to get rid of the stuck poop, man. Because wow, that hurt, man. It hurt bad, man. You had some pookie pie, chicken strips. Okay, was it the processed white bleached flour from McDonald's, or was it regular chicken breast strips, man? Because you know McDonald's, when their chicken sandwiches is like they add like bleached white flour in there. It's not real chicken, you know. Yeah, Andy V, you know, so have I, you know. And tonight it's like I got this weird feeling, man. Like I got the White Walkers are coming for me or something, man. Look at that light, man. What is that freaking light, Andy? Can you see that light? What is that? I don't know what that light is, man. I don't know. I'm afraid to go over there too, man. I don't know. No, it's Special Wonder Chicken that you and Frank eat. I don't know. It's McDonald's. Yeah, that just cheered me up a little bit there. You know, thanks a lot, Steve. Spirits, man. I saw when I was in California, my grandfather had died, and I walked out of the bedroom because we were watching my grandmother, and I heard noises in the living room, and I walked out the bedroom door, and I looked at his chair, you know, his lounge chair, and you could see a shadow of somebody just sitting there with their legs crossed like this, and it looked like they were reading a newspaper. It looked like a smoky image. It looked like he was reading a newspaper. I heard like he snapped the newspaper, you know. And I said, "Fuck this!" I shut the door and went back to sleep, man. So I've seen spirits already, man. I went to Midlothian before. I'm gonna go out to the Great Circus Train Wreck, which is in that direction there. I'm gonna go there. I seen it in the daytime. I saw a guy with a pith helmet, like, you know, circus pith helmet, wearing that outfit, like the circus master outfit, on a camel at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And I took a second glance and he was gone, man. I mean, what was I seeing, man? It was there, and then all of a sudden, boom, disappeared. And this is 2 o'clock in the afternoon, man. If I heard that story before my experience, I wouldn't have believed it. Yeah, I know, Will. And I'm not talking about the Zodiac either. I'm talking about just regular stuff, man. And I'm not talking real loud either, because I don't want to attract any spirits here, you know. You know what I did learn, though, is if you do encounter a spirit, you're supposed to jump through them. Because if you jump through them, they can't hurt you. If you let them come at you, then they can buy. But if you jump through the spirit, then you have control over that spirit, man. He had a piss helmet. What about poop bucket? No, a pith helmet, you know. One was like circus, like lion tamer type outfits on, man. He was on the back of a camel at 2 in the afternoon. Over by, I think the place is called, not Ozembic, but it's something like that. What is it? Oz something. It's like a cement factory. And he was riding through there on a camel. I'm driving down Klein Avenue, 912, and I glance, I go, what the fuck? And I keep our eyes on the road, because, you know, you can't take your eyes for too long. And then I look back, and he was just gone, man. Captain, I'm ignorant of Discord. Well, you can always watch the video what I made where I found the real Alo de Winter in Ho Chi Minh. He even says in the beginning of the video, he says, "I am real Alo de Winter," the pedicab driver that gave me a ride around the park. Kane from Poltergeist used to give me nightmares when I was a kid. Yeah, I mean, when I was a little kid, I was digging over there before, and I found this like ancient trinket thing. It's probably worth $1 million now if I wouldn't have been stupid. But I found this like little trinket thing. It looked like it was ancient something, whatever. I don't know what it was, man. And I lost it back into the dirt, man. And I can never find it again. Pedicab, like, you know, pedicure. He rides a bicycle and he got the cab behind it, you know, like the little buggy. It's kind of raunchy last time I visited. Oh, you're talking about his Discord? I don't even know what a fucking Discord is, man. I have no idea what a Discord is. How am I losing likes, man? I'm going from 18 down to 14, man. I'm getting more people in here, though, but I'm losing likes. I know. So I got this down, too, man. You can see the trees and stuff, and you can see stuff flickering up in the trees and stuff. That's crazy, man. I got my stick right here. And then when it blows in the breeze, you hear the squeaking noise, like. It's like it's a haunted tent today, man, because it survived the thunderstorm, man. 70-mile-an-hour winds, no water in it, still standing. Coleman 6 men. Look, I went down from 18 likes to 10 likes. What's going on here? How do you lose likes, man? Now it's down to 9. People just keep. Somebody's fucking with me, man. No, I don't have to go there, Billy. I know how to make it. I know how to make it, man. I don't have to go to Wampum Lake. Why am I losing likes, man? I had 18. Now it keeps going down. It drops one, drops another, drops another, drops another. What the heck is going on, man? Are the ghosts taking my likes away? It has to be something, man. I mean, I was up to 18 likes. Now they just keep going down. Now they're down to 7. You even mentioned it earlier there, Will. You said, oh my God, you got 14 likes, man. What are they doing? Changing it to thumbs down? I don't care. Give me thumbs down, thumbs up, but give me one or the other. Don't just not give me nothing. You know, what the heck? Negative 2 likes would be okay. Negative 20 likes would be okay. At least that's interaction. The more likes you get, the more you get sent into the algorithm, you know. It's not, Steve, it's not stat conscious. It's just, you know, people should appreciate that I'm trying to, you know, speak with them on YouTube. The guru is actually talking to people on YouTube. I don't have to talk to these people, Steve. You know that. I can make it just, how do you say it? Just make it for subscribers only, right? Like these other people do. They get pissed off and they put subscribers only, and you can't chat unless you're a sub. But what they don't understand is you can sub, and then 5 minutes later you can start typing, and then you can unsub. Yeah, I know, Will. Keep mentioning it. The ghosts are taking them away, man, or something. Either that or YouTube's taking them away. YouTube hates me, man. I've been shadow banned, man. I was shadow banned. I know, Steve, it was up to 18. It was up to 18 likes, man. And I had like 9 people here. Now it's down to 7. It was up pretty high for a minute there, you know, when I was showing them the ghost tent, man. I showed you the glove. Did I show you? You didn't get to see the glove, Steve. I'll show it to you. For when I make the Tabo shower video, I got this glove I bought. It's like you use when you wash your car. I'm going to take this and put it on my hand like this. It's a sponge, right? And I'm going to take it and dip it in the Tabo bucket. And I'm going to use this to wash up with. And I'm going to take like a cup with the 5-gallon bucket and pour the water over top me like a Filipino shower in the United States, man. This can be called stupid homeless American takes Philippine shower in the United States, you know. Instead of taking regular shower, right? No, it's a car wash. I bought it at the dollar store for $1.25, man. $1.25. And I figure it's a sponge, right? So it'd be like buying a sponge, right? Because I don't like loofahs. They're too rough, man. I got old skin. You know, I'm 3,069 years old. So when you get to be 3,069 years old, you can't scrape your skin because it'll just scrape off. You got to have a sponge, something soft, man. I think that's why old men's dicks stay soft. Because if they get hard, the skin will stretch and it'll fall off, you know. They'll end up dying someplace, man, with no dick. Can you imagine just going somewhere and dying and having no dick? That would be bad, man. Qantas Brown. Yes, I believe too. I've saw spirits before, man. And I'm seeing strange lights tonight. Check out this strange light, man. I don't know what that is. What is that? I'm afraid to go over there, man. I mean, I don't know what that is. I have no idea what that is. Now, last week when I saw the lights flickering in the sky, I said, oh, those are just lightning bugs, right? You know? But the lightning bugs, when the storm came through today, it blew everything away, man, except my tent. It blew everything away, man. There was trees down in there, but my tent's still standing, man, like Elton John. I'm still standing, yeah, yeah, yeah. So I'm thinking some mystical power said, you're not going to sleep in the car tonight. You're going to sleep in the tent in the haunted lot. And this is where I'm at, man. With my shorts on. It's not hot. It's like in the 70s, but it's humid, man. It's humid. I bought this little fan on Amazon, and I dropped it, and one drop, and one of the blades fell off it. So now you gotta hang it, or else it vibrates like hell. Will, I told you, that cat, when I came in, I usually go, meow, and he takes off. He just stood there like stone, just staring at me. I said, meow. He just stood there like stone. There was a squirrel moving around up on the rooftop over there. And I went, wow. He looks just like Sean Williams, black and white cat, man. He'll always make them videos of nice black and white kitty, you know. He makes the nice black and white kitty videos, you know. Looks just like his cat. And there was like tornadoes where he was at, man. There's a train coming. Maybe the ghosts are hopping off of the train, huh? You don't know Sean Williams, Will? He promotes everybody's channel. He's the nicest guy on YouTube, man. If he comes to your stream, he will share. He shares the streams. He shares the streams out so you get more views, man. He just keeps sharing them out. Sean Williams is the nicest guy. Will there may be a boogeyman or boogeyman lurking? I think so. I'm afraid of my own shadow. No, I'm not afraid of my own shadow. No, he's a Filipino guy. He has his girlfriend, Emmy. He's always talking about Emmy. Every night he makes a short video about what he had for dinner. And he's always making those shorts about, what's the kitty's name? He says, this is my pretty black and white kitty. Whiskers. He calls him, that's his name, Whiskers. Whiskers, the black and white kitty. Yeah, well, we don't know what's happened with that, Billy. You know, we just don't know, you know. He's a nice dude, though. He likes the Yankees, and he likes Golden State Warriors. And he likes the Patriots. He's into the evil empire, man. I need to, pretty soon, if it's stuff like this train, the train noises are helping, actually. I need to say, Obi-Wan, help me, Obi-Wan, help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Oh, by the way, you know this is the same cigarette, right? It went out, and I just relit it, right? Yeah, he is a great dude, man. Sean Williams is a great guy, man. I was so surprised he didn't make my birthday video this year, man. He makes everybody a birthday video, like, happy birthday to the whole community, you know? We all want to know what a dork you were. Well, CBGB, we know at the park, you wanted that heavy-set black woman. You wanted that. At CBG, of course he does. It etched out a stone tablet. Yep. 3,069 years old, man. What can I say, you know? What do you mean it didn't exist when I went to school? We had papyrus. We had school books. You just jealous that you're not 3,069 years old. You're just jealous, man. How many lifetimes have I been here, man? How many lifetimes have you been here, but you just don't remember that you were here before, right? We had computers back in the day. They're called abacuses, right? We had an abacus. We used an abacus for our computers, man, which made you use your willpower of your mind, right? Thick glasses, yeah. We used to have glasses back then. And we could make more stuff, medical stuff, not then than we can make now, man. I know. But I'm handsomer than you are because you got that big scar from where you busted your face open, man. So I'm handsomer. And if I shaved my beard off and cut my hair, man, you wouldn't get any women, man. You know that, right? I would be the Philippines pimp. I would be the pimp of the Philippines, man. In the dark, you look like the Liver King. The Liver King? You mean the real Liver King? That's what I'm going to do. Well, keep messing with me, man. No, the girls, they paid attention to me in high school, CBGB. They used to do my homework for me because I'd come to school all fucked up in homeroom. They'd sit behind me and they'd go, "Here's your homework." They'd do my homework for me, man. I had this one girl, she was really nice. Her name was Margie Kasoa. We went on a what do they call that, field trip to Eggers Grove. And me and her, we took a walk in the woods. I got to see her boobies. She showed me her boobies. No. Right here where this tent is, CBGB. Right here in this lot. This girl, Butchko, that I met down at the park. I was drinking a deuce and I had a Quaalude in me. And I was stumbling home and she's coming with me. She says, "You have bedroom eyes." I go, "What does that mean?" She goes, "I like your eyes. They're bedroom eyes." And she walked, and before we could get in the house, she attacked me on the lawn here, man, stripping me down. The neighbor was making videos and shit the next day. I said, "Dude, you can't do that, man." The young gay Republicans. Margie was the one who pulled the train with the high school food. No, Margie Kasoa. No, she didn't pull no train. She was a good girl, a good Polish girl, man. Good, wholesome Polish girl that liked me, that did my homework for me, man. I had one when I went to summer school, too, when I had to do algebra with the alligator wrestler teacher. We used to call her alligator wrestler because she had muscles like Popeye, right? And what was her name, man? I can't think of her name right now. Bolins, that was her name, Miss Bolins. And she looked like an alligator wrestler, man. And there was my high school buddy that you've met before, Billy, Jerry. Remember Jerry? You met him. His cousin was sitting behind me. Her name was Seal, and she used to do my homework for me too. I never had a gay experience, man, because I don't consider somebody paying you $100 to suck your ding ding. You know, I don't consider that being gay. I consider that being a prostitute, man. He paid me so he could suck my ding ding, man. No, that was because I missed classes I had to make. Actually, it was because the teacher, whose name was Miss Wozniak, she used to have all the football players sit in the front row. And I told her I need to sit up front because I can't see the board. And she'd sit on her desk and she'd move her legs out like this. She'd swing them like this, showing all the, flashing her beaver to all the football players. And I fucking stood up and I got mad. And I says, "You just won't let me sit up there because I'm not a football player and you want to show your beaver to the football players." And I got sent to the dean's office and I got kicked out of that class. I got a study hall. Yeah, the teachers probably pulled the train with the football players. Nope, no cigarette holes because I put this blue tarp down here where my feet are at, right here. I put that blue tarp there so if an ash drops and you get it real fast, it's not going to burn through the bottom of the tent, man. Yep, it was an improvement. It was an improvement over having to sit in class. It was. Especially with a teacher that's just there to tease the, "We found something you might like about another look." Amazon, quit sending me these messages, Amazon, man. What the hell? Amazon sending me messages, man. Buy this, buy that, buy this, buy that. I already bought a bunch of crap. I don't need to buy any more stuff. Can we see your yearbook picture? I don't have the yearbook, man. It might be in the basement in the house. I don't know. I got a bunch of shit stored down there, man, in the basement. Yeah, with the dunce hat. And I got in a fight with this guy on the outside of the school. I broke my hand because I hit him so hard he slammed in the door and the door shut on my hand. And I choked him out with that Japanese chokehold like they use in the MMA now. I had him in that chokehold where they're supposed to tap out, but I didn't let him tap out. I waited till he passed out and then I threw him over the side. And then the girls were coming back in later on saying, He hasn't moved. He hasn't moved. Yeah, Kimura chokehold, is that what it's called? I don't know, but I put him in the chokehold. And I said, and they said he hasn't moved. And I thought I killed him, man. I ran out there to look and see, and he was gone. I said, whew. I went, whew. The next day he came to school with a 2x4, and I fucked him up, man, because he was trying to get me with a 2x4, man. Philip, in the 80s, did you look more like D. Snyder or Bon Jovi? I would say I looked more like Robert Plant, man. No, I didn't like to fight, man. I was a lover. I wasn't a fighter, man. But if I had to protect myself, if somebody was fucking with me, I could. I got this thing. I still have it. I can take so much stuff. That's why I have to take the Valiums every now and then, man, because stupid people make me want to go off and just choke the fuck out of them, man. So, I mean, I have to take something so I can calm down, because I get to the breaking point and then I just black out. And I don't know what I'm doing. I could be killing a motherfucker. I just don't know what I'm doing, man. You looked like Robert Ficus. I figure Philip looked like that singer from Warren. I don't know, but I had the long curly hair. It was like more curlier, like Weird Al, but I'm handsomer than Weird Al. Man, these ghosts are freaking me out, man. Look at that light, man. What the fuck is that light, man? I'm afraid to go over there and see what that is, man. Whoa. And then behind me here, look at this, man. All I got is a screen. That's all that's behind me is a freaking screen, man. And you can see lights over here. It's man. Kip Winger. Phil looked like D. Snyder. No, did you ever see that movie with him in it? Strangeland? That was a good movie, man. He was kidnapping them teenage girls and handcuffing them in the basement to the pipes and torturing them and stuff. That was a weird movie, man. Okay, I'm glad I got people here with me, man, because I need some support right now, man. I'm freaking, man. It's like I might have to take another Valium, man. I took one earlier, man. I might have to take another one so I can crash out, man. Because, I've been drinking coffee all day, man. I ripped my eyes. It was a bad day, man. Like, it started out good, and then it just went downhill, man. Drinking a lot of coffee, and I had this girl hit on me, and I couldn't do nothing about it because I got that broken penis, man, so I can't do anything. She's actually one of the new cooks at that pub, man. She come up to me, and she laid her titties on my shoulder, man, and she's like hugging me like this, and she said, "How you doing today?" And I said, "I'd be doing better if I was getting some." She said, "Oh, you want some? I could hook you up." And I said, "What?" I said, "Do you like to role play?" This is serious now. I said, "Do you like to role play?" And she goes, "Yeah, I like to role play." I go, "Well, I've always had this thing about I want this short, chubby black girl to get down on her knees in front of me and say, 'Massa, I don't want to pick cotton today. Can I just stay here with you and give you some head, Massa?'" And she started, and now every time she comes up to me, she says, "Massa, you ready to role play, Massa?" I said, "Oh my God. This is a true story, CBGB." Yeah, tell her to bring that. Tell her to bring that pistol with her, man. But yeah, I was just joking around. I said I had this role play where she'd say, "Massa, I just want to pick cotton today. Can I stay with you and suck your pee-pee for you, Massa?" And now she comes up to me every time she sees me in the bar. She comes up and she'll throw her big ass boobs. She's not real pretty, but she'll throw her big ass boobs on me, man, and lean up against me and call me Massa. No, not with an R, Massa, Massa, like Massa. And she does this, man. There'll be some black people come in every now and then, and she said, "Oh, I can't say." I said, "Yes, you can." I said, "It's not being racist. It's called role playing." You're role playing. Massa, can I stay home today and sucker for you instead of pickings my cotton? Imagine back in the day, my relatives didn't have any slaves, man. They always go, oh, white privilege and shit. My father's side was all Czechoslovakian, and I don't know any Czechoslovakian that owned any slaves, man. And on my mother's side, they were all Indians, Indians and stuff, man. So who the hell owned slaves? Matter of fact, they marched my people from Georgia, Florida area all the way to Oklahoma. That Andrew Jackson. That's why I hate to carry $20 bills with me. I'd rather carry a Grant, $50 or $100. Benjamin Franklin, the pervert that went to France to bang 14-year-olds. I don't like $20 bills, man. $5 bills are good because they got Abraham Lincoln on there, you know. But just role playing. You know where I got that from? There was this girl online. They had that phone thingy where you used to call up called Love Line. Do you remember that, Maximus? You're from this area. They had Love Line, and you could leave a message on there. And she left on there, I have a fantasy that I want to be with a white guy with a tiny dick, and I want to suck him off. And that's where I got that from, man. Because she put that message on there. I want to be with an older white guy, and I want to suck off if he's got. But you got to have a small penis, and I want to suck you off. Man. Nah, he didn't miss, man. That ass is still hurting, man. I mean, I wished I'd have got 50 million from Diddy, like he offered Cat Williams. Cat Williams said in public, he said Diddy offered him 50 million to have his ass, man. He could have my. I'd be less like Meek Mill when he was in the pool, leaning on the pool in the video, and Diddy's talking to him. Hey, you took it good last night, man. What can I say? That's not that type of Indian, Will. I had a, you know what? They tried to scam me the other day. They sent me an email from saying they're from PayPal, and if somebody tried to charge $970 some on my PayPal, and if it's not real, click this link. You don't never click those links. You delete that email and you call up PayPal, man, and you tell them what happened, and you give them the phone number that's listed there too, so that they can check into it. I tell you, this is another thing when I troll people, man. I go to the Indian women's chats when they're sitting there because they want to act like they're pretty and they're looking for a boyfriend and everything. I always go in there and I'll do the banana, lotion, banana, squirt, toilet paper, and then I put down there, I'm going to rent you for a week. I'm going to rent you as my wife because you know how they got that Indian now, that thing where they rent the women out for your wife or whatever? I said, I'm going to rent you for a week. You be my wife for a week. I'm going to rent you, and I'm going to give you a white baby. And they look at it, and they read it, and then they look, and they go, oh, no, no, no. I go, I'm going to rent you, and I'm going to give you a white baby, and you're going to like it. Kyle Hettinger, no. I'm just messing with them like people like to mess with other people. And I use my regular name. I don't go over there trolling under some other name or nothing, Kyle. I do it. I go, I'm going to rent you for... Because they do it in India now, in that Pradesh. I can't remember which Pradesh it is, but they'll rent their own wives out to strangers. They rent their own wives out to strangers, man, by the week. You can have them for the whole week, man. And the police turn their heads like it's not prostitution and stuff. And so I'll go there to tease them about it. I go, I'm going to come rent you, and I'm going to give you my white baby, and you're going to like it. I do that, man. Whatever. What can I say? It's saying more here, Captain. You can say whatever you want, but I got more here. I ain't telling you how many's here, but there's more here. A lot more than -3. This is the most likes I've ever got on a live stream, ever, the most, because I'm being the real guru today. I'm telling you secrets and stuff that I like to do just to be, when I'm bored and I'm looking at the shorts and stuff or the live streams and I go in. That Double Trouble from the Philippines, they banned me out of there because I told them, I said, you're just an alcoholic Estonian. And he banned me when I said that. I said, he's not coming back for you, Banji. He's an alcoholic Estonian. That's the ones that was in by you, Will. They were in Da Nang, and then they went to Nha Trang, and now they're in Ho Chi Minh City on Bui Vien yesterday, man. If it is, I'm glad. I'm glad it is. I'm glad they are, because that's still counting as views, and it's still counting as likes. Because the more likes you get, the more it sends the video into the algorithm. I mean, there's this black guy that sits in his car all day, and he's streaming from the car, and they make fun of his head, his bald head, and stuff, and everything. And he's got toilet paper in the back. He's living out of his car, homeless. And I asked him, I said, "How do you keep the dome light working, man? If the car don't run, how do you keep the dome light working, man?" The thing is you got to pick. I'm homeless, right? I have a house here, but I'm homeless because I choose to be homeless. I don't want to be under the thumb of the man. I don't want to be under the thumb. I stayed persistent with my brother. I said, "Man, you shouldn't have to be paying taxes on your Social Security because you're not making enough." He finally listened to me, Billy. He finally listened to me. He called him up, and the lady says, "You don't owe taxes." He goes, "Then why are you taking $300 a month out of my money?" Because he made a payment plan, right? And she said, "No, we owe you money." So they stopped taking out the payments, and they sent him a check for $7,700, which is a joint account with me because that was a mortgage account, right, on the house. He put it in the bank. So I just became $7,700 richer Monday. But I'm not like that. I won't go take money out of his account and just take it out, even though half the houses, I won't do that. Gary the Gawk. Billy Janik makes 7K per month and pinches. No, I don't. No, I don't. I wished I did, but my high school buddy does. He was a Teamster truck driver, and he gets Social Security, and he's bitching that he only gets 7,000 a month. And he goes to the casino 2 times a day, man, and blows all his money. I tell him, just sell. He's got his wife died about 5 years ago, so he got that house, and he's getting his pensions. He owns the house that his mother had. He's got property down where Billy Jack's at, down there by the Kankakee River. He's got 2 lots in Cedar Lake. I told him, sell them lots, sell all that shit, get your passport, and come with me this year. I said, I'll hold you by the hand for the first month, man, to make sure that you know what's going on, man. I already bought the ticket, Will. It's paid for. I used my Amazon Chase credit card. The Amazon, not the Prime, just the Amazon Chase credit card, which gives you cash back. Paid for it, and I have it paid off every month. It's paid off now. I bought it when I got back. I set it up for September the 15th. I land on the 16th. I got a really fancy hotel that Agoda gave me for $6. I couldn't believe it. It's right on the circle in downtown. And they gave it to me for $6. I got that for one day, and then I got an apartment hotel booked for the second day, and then I found another place there that's only like 8 million a month, 412 square feet with a balcony and a kitchen area. It doesn't have a stove or nothing. It has a fridge, but it has the electric socket where you could plug in a hot plate. Marry who? Marry my high school buddy? So now the mortgage that he took out on the house that he put in the bank, okay, where his checks get deposited at, right? Now that mortgage money is half mine, right? I'm joint holder on both accounts in case something happens to him. Because I told him, if I have to fly back, because he's older than me, I said, if I have to fly back and take care of arrangements and stuff, I'm not flying the next day and paying $3,000 for a one-way ticket. I said, I'm not doing that. I said, you're going to have to send money stashed away. I said, so you put my name on those accounts so the state don't get that shit. Yeah, I could come tomorrow if I wanted to, but I'm not. I got my plans all made. You know, I got stuff I got to do. No, but I've been in the Robert Taylor homes. I've been in there in the hallway with the one string with the light hanging down on it. Man, I've been up in there. I took a stripper when I had a. That wasn't with my cab company. That's when I was working for another cab company for a while. And she said, "I'll give you $100 if you walk me up to this guy's apartment." She was going there to get drugs. I knew what she was doing. I had my 357 on me, and I walked her up in there, man, because most of those places were all burned out, and they were just using them for drug places, man. Maximus, I heard about Gary and couldn't find his channel now. Felipe live in O'Block with King Vaughn. I don't know who King Vaughn is, but I know I've been up in Robert. And I also broke down one time right at 63rd and Calumet, Maximus. You know where that's at the other projects? 63rd and Calumet, man. You never seen. The guy gave me a stupid ass wrong type of battery, and I had a spare, and I had to jump out of the cab, open the hood, and change a battery like in about less than 5 minutes while I was surrounded by savages. Let's just say savages, right? And I got the battery changed, and I got the fuck out of there, man. Driving back, that's what it was. The alternator was bad, so I had to spare battery, and he sold me a bad alternator, and so I had to drive back on battery power, man. This is awesome, man. This is orgasmic. I'm gonna start using that from now on. Instead of saying awesome, I'm gonna use the word orgasmic. Yep, savages. I mean, I'm talking about gang bang savages, man. Has nothing to do with the color of the skin, just the way they acted. They acted like savages. You got savages in the Philippines, man. No, savages. Just because of the attitude they had, man. I'm afraid to go out there, man. I don't want to go out there. I gotta pee. What am I gonna do? Oh, I know what I can do. Here, I'm gonna pee. We didn't want to do that. We wanted to do this. I hope you can't hear that. I hope you can't hear that. Can you hear that? It's called a Luke urinal. Because I'm afraid to go out there. I gotta shake it. I gotta shake it. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Then you gotta wipe it because you can't just do that and not wipe it because you get pee all over your shorts, right? Because you can only shake it so much, you know. And I think that I gotta fart, but it's gonna hurt if I fart, so I'm not gonna fart. I'll wait till I'm asleep. And then when I'm asleep, I'll fart. Did you hear that? I had a chamber pot. I have a Luke cup. You want me to show you the urinal? There's the urinal right there. The Luke cup right there. Then you don't have to go out where the spirits are at out there. You can stay inside the security of this magical, mystical tent that stayed up. Man. I have a bucket for pooping right there. You don't pee in the bucket, man. That's only for poop, and you keep a bag in there. And when you're done, you got to tie it up. And you don't leave kitty litter in there and poop in the bucket like the people say, like that. What's Bob RV Travels or whatever? How he's telling people you could put clay or compost toilet. Just shit in a bag, tie it up, and throw it in a dumpster someplace, man. No, Luke cups are good. Look at that, Maximus. Look at the opening on that, man. That's got a big opening at the top, man. You just pee in that, but you got to make sure you pee in the cup and you don't pee on yourself, man. You know. And then since you're sitting down when you're peeing, you got to wipe it, man, or else you get pee all over your shorts, man. Let it marinate, huh? CBGB, you just cheered me up a little bit, man. You just cheered me up a little bit, man. You did. You actually cheered me up. Even though I can see you in my head, Christopher Walken with spiked up hair, man. No, I don't like going in that house, man. That house is haunted too, man. I don't know how he stays in there. I have no idea. That house is over 100 years old, Billy. It's not like that newer house you got out in Highland, man. That's an old ass. That's a I think it's 118 years old, man. 118-year-old house, man. Well, Maximus and CBGB saw that my daughter came in the chat earlier today under the name of Abel Moreno, because I made a video once about, I think I posted on YouTube, it's on Facebook. I said, Abel Moreno, put a bag in your shitter. And I'm sitting on the bucket taking a dump. I think if I didn't post it, I'll post it. It's like a short. Well, shorts you don't get, I'll post it as a video because shorts you don't get any watch hours on. That's what he took the mortgage out for, Billy. It's got a brand new roof on it. It's got good windows and stuff. It's got really good basement windows. It's just he won't fix the shit inside, like the knob on the hot water for the shower and the bathtub. You got to turn on with a pair of pliers because he won't fix nothing, man. I told him, let's take some money out of the bank and put a shed back here. You can get a 20 by 10 actual wooden shed delivered and set up with windows and 2 doors, big doors on the side for your lawnmowers and stuff, and a regular door on the other side. I says, we could put that shed there with the windows and stuff. He probably got, you know what? Brand new washer and dryer, CBGB, brand new. He's not using it. He's going to Bubble Land because the sink is plugged up and he's too lazy to unplug the sink. You know? It's not he's too lazy. It's just like he's not very, like he's not real bright. Like I told him about his bank checking account. I says, where's this? I said, you give $20 a month to the church? He goes, yeah. He goes, how do you know that? I go, you just tap on the account and you can scroll and it tells everything. I said, what's this 168 you met? He said, that's my Medicaid Part B. He goes, you can do that? I go, he didn't even know you could check what you're paying for with your checking account, man. Come on, man. Yeah, but yours is built out in the woods, man. This is in the city. I was out there. That's out in the swamp. Billy Jack lives in the swamp country, man. He's got the swamp monster come out from behind his house, man. I'd be afraid to be out there, man. Swamp monsters coming out of the swamp, man. No, he's not autistic. He went to SPED though. You know what SPED is, CBGB? He went to SPED classes, special ed. I think when he was a baby, I think he got a sour milk bottle or something that just made him slow. He's just slow. He's not stupid. He's just slow. He's not autistic. He's just slow. And I try to help him with all kinds of stuff, man, but he always doesn't want any help, man. Yeah, I know, Steve, man. When you get around haunted places, man, it's kind of weird. Look at that. That looks like Jack the Ripper Street out there. Look, I got that light like in old England there, the post light in front of that house. I could have bought that house, right? You get that light in front of the house there. People can see like right in here because I got the light on. Usually, if you turn the light off, it's better. But if I turned the light off in here, you guys wouldn't be able to see me. You'd be just listening to a dark screen, right? A waterhead? No, no, CBGB. Not like you. You got the spikes on your head, look like Christopher Walken. He's not like you. He's not living in the canals, and he worked for the school district. He worked for the water department. He's got a pension and Social Security. He makes more money than me. He makes more money than me, man. But he spends it on a dog. He'll buy $38 worth of treats off of Amazon for the dog, man. Special dog food, man. He probably buys that fresh pet shit. I don't know what he's giving. The dog's so old, he's not going to live much longer. Maybe maybe the dog died. Because when he's alive, he comes out here and you can hear him like moving around the yard and he's sniffing. He comes up by the tent trying to pee on my tent, and I got to knock against the side of the tent and say, "Get out of here! Get out of here!" Fucking old lazy dog, man. He's an old dog. I mean, and he pees, but he pees for like 2 seconds. He'll raise his leg and psst, stop. Then he'll walk about 5 fucking paces and then he'll raise his leg again and then pee. Yeah, they get along good together, CBGB. Man, when I go inside and sleep on the sofa every now and then, man, the dog would jump up on my feet, man, and crush my legs and shit. He's a big fat, I think he's part golden retriever and part pit bull. I think that's what he is. Because he looks like a big fat golden retriever, but he's got the head like a pit bull. The big fat headed stupid dog, And he's a murderer. CBGB, he's a fucking murderer. Because the shed, when the tree fell on it, and my brother didn't fix it, he got the insurance money, he just put tarps on it. The cats will go in there and they breed in there, right? And one cat had kittens, and the dog got in there and ate a kitten, man. He's a murderer. I always tell the dog, you have to stay in the yard. When I go through the gate, I go, you got to stay in the yard because you're a cat murderer. The dog ate a cat, man. He had it in the mouth like this, shaking it like this. Broke the little puppy, broke the little kitty's neck, man. Cat murderer, man. Need to put that dog to sleep, man. Euthanasia on that pit bull golden retriever thing. Man, I heard something. What was that? It was behind me here. What's going on behind me here, man? That's weird, man. It's not the dog. He's not here. Ooh, you can see. Is that the moon? See the moon up there? Is that the moon or is that a spirit? What is that? See that light behind me there? What is that? Did you see that up in the trees? Up in the trees. See that light? It's blinking. You see the light and it blinks. Look at that. Now there's 2 of them. 2 of them up in the tree. Are those spirits? And look at the glowing. Look at how it's glowing in the tree there, man. With the lights flickering. Look at that, man. God damn it. I'm going to have to take a Valium to go to sleep, man. Did you see that shit? The sky is glowing and the trees got little dots flashing in them and stuff. Look at that. 2 of them. They just keep flashing. I bet that's like spirits of the dead or something up there, man. And like, what's that glowing coming from, man? There's no moon tonight. See the lights? Can you see the lights flickering back there? What is that? Damn. The only thing I got between me and them is a piece of polyester, polyurethane, and a screen, man. That's it. And a cane that I can jump through the spirit and then whack them with it, you know. And when you hear a noise, you know, you hear a noise, and you say, what the fuck is that? That's like that video I made in Vietnam where I go, what the hell is that? Like from Saturday Night. Well, I know what the hell that is. No, what the hell is that? I know what the hell that is. What the hell is that? We're down to 32% on the battery power, man. Grab Vietnam. I don't need Grab Vietnam right now. I'm not in Vietnam. It's sending me messages. You mean Festus from, what was that cowboy show? Festus with a limp, walks with a limp, Festus? Or did you mean Uncle Fester? Because I don't have a bald head. So you must be talking about Festus. What was that? Gunsmoke. Gunsmoke? Yeah. See, Thomas Crown knows. Thomas Crown knows more stuff than you would think of, but he knows a lot of stuff, man. CBGB, he don't know nothing, except that he looks like Christopher Walken. I heard him trying to explain things to Wishy on her live. That's when I saw him. And I said, that's CBGB? He couldn't explain anything. He was, all the stuff, he couldn't explain to Wishy. You know, there's certain people, when you explain stuff to them, you got to explain it to them in the right way. There's a way to explain stuff to people, and there's a way not to explain stuff to people. Like, I don't want to burn my fingers, so I'm going to put this in this boulder that I used to eat chili out of when I was camping out. He blocked you again. Well, he's crying that he hurt his leg again, too. I saw that. I just scrolled right past it. Coke Zero saying that Bolo must have affected him so much that he thinks Coke Zero has real cane sugar content in Thailand. No, in Mexico, regular Coke has real cane sugar. That's why it tastes better if you drink regular Coke. Coke Zero has no sugar in it at all. No. They took him to Guam. Man, them lights are freaking me out. Look at that. What the hell is that? I only got this back flap like half open, man. But look at that. You can see the glow and you see the lights there. I wonder what that is. They're just moving all around. And it gets more and more. Like there was 2, now there's 3. What the hell is that, man? See, and he got blocked. I got blocked. You know what? I'm still blocked on JB's channel, Billy. I'm still blocked. She never unblocked me, man. Fucking ET, you suck. I never had anything against you, ET. I never said anything about you, ET. I think he's jealous because it was the day after JB invited me. She said, well, if you come to the Philippines, you can stay in my guest house. And I go, was there any air conditioning? She says, no. I said, well, then let me stay in your beach house. She said, yeah, you can stay in the beach house. And I think he got jealous that she said I could stay in her beach house, man. Zero sugar. Well, JLB, I heard something happened with him. I'm not sure. I'm not gonna spread rumors. I'll just put it this way. I heard something happened to him with his visa in Bali, okay? No, this was recently when I was teasing her about her lipstick vibrator. I told her when I come to the Philippines, I'll bring you some toys from the United States. he said I was talking disgusting things to her, teasing her about her. She talks about herself. Teasing her about her toys is not saying anything disgusting, man. And then he says to her, I said, so, how would you like him saying on your Is exactly what he told. I was watching the chat when you were chatting to him. He goes, well, how would you like it if he put that on your girlfriend's channel? Oh, is he JB's boyfriend? I guess he thinks he is. Yeah, she brags about it, Maximus. She says, I don't need a man. She said, I got, and she said her favorite one was the little lipstick sized one, but it has the chargers fucked up on it. So I told her, I'll find you one in the United States and I'll bring it to you as a gift. But then she said before that, she said, you can stay in my guest house. I told her how to get rid of the rats in her rice field and in her like pole barn that she's got. I told her how to get rid of the rats. I told her you take baking soda and put it in little peanut butter balls and you roll it up in little balls and lay it where the tracks are at and they'll eat it and then they'll explode from the inside out because they can't fart. She has showed all her toys on her live stream many times. Yeah, she showed them a couple times. I don't know about all the times, but JB Vlogs. You don't know JB Vlogs? You need to watch her channel. I go there and I give her a thumbs up. I'll give her a thumbs up. But, I can't. I put in there, hi JB, what's up? And then I scroll off and come back and it's gone. That means I'm blocked. It's not showing stuff. And he goes to Philippines often. Well, maybe he thinks he's her boyfriend because he keeps telling, well, I'll help you with some work there and stuff. I didn't tell her I'd help her with anything. See, now it's happening again. It's happening again. You know what I'm talking about. I'm not mentioning it, but it's happening again. It's going down, 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 down. And it's not viewers. It's going down, 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 down. Well, here it says it went below that. Oh, the old American guy? Well, what's up with E.T.? Why does he have a hard on for me, man? He was in it. He even told you. He said he's a dick. He called me a dick. He called me a dick. I never called him any names before, but today I put down there E.T. sucks for blocking me. E.T. sucks for blocking me, man. Brett said he was going to get your buddy there, Billy. Brett said he was going to get me unblocked. You said you were going to get me unblocked. I'm still blocked. I can't chat. I can chat with her on Messenger. But maybe she doesn't know how to unblock people. I don't know. Maybe she doesn't know how. You got to go into Google. Once somebody blocks you, you got to go all the way into your Google, go to your Google settings, and unblock that person from the Google settings. Not from YouTube. You got to go into Google settings. I will sort ET out, PJ. Yeah, you're going to sort him out, huh? He was on, whose channel was he on? Oh, Big Kev's channel. Yeah, that's the problem. He can attack me all he wants. He can call me all the names he wants, but don't block me on a fucking channel where I donated. I donated her a couple times, man. I gave her a couple of donos. I told her, go get a gelato. I gave her, not big ones, a couple bucks here, a couple bucks there. That one time I won that bet, I said, here's $2, go get an ice cream, You was there, she said she would. Yeah, but it hasn't happened yet. It's been over a week already, man. Well, he's talking today in a short that he blew his knee out again. Yeah, but she's monetized already. I don't know how these people get watch hours enough to be monetized when they only got so many subs, I got 2,030. I was down to below 1,000 because when YouTube I had my subs hidden, so nobody knew how many subs I had. And then they said, we're going to unblock we're going to show how many subs you got. You're not going to be able to hide them anymore. And they took 1,000 away. They took over 1,000 away. I had to build them back up. It's part of the Philippines community, Maximus. You got to know, you got to be part of the Philippine community, man. Like you got Joy of the Jungle, you know. Yeah, she's a full-out runner, man. She's a runner. She used to run mountain stuff, everything, man. Now her stomach's messed up, man. She's got a messed up stomach now, man. Supposedly it's healing up, but she had a messed up. She went to Halong Bay in Vietnam on vacation, man. She's Mayaman Filipina, man. She's got a house. She's got a guest house. She's got a big ass farm. She's got a beach house. She bought property on the beach. She's got money, man. I met her in Makati. I met her 2, 3 times. We met up, man, and she had just broke up with another YouTuber guy that I know. I'm not gonna mention any names here. They were dating, and she said she wanted a commitment. He said, "No, this is just fun." And she got mad, and she told me, "Aren't you mad at him?" I go, "Why would I be mad at him when he told you up front it was just dating? It wasn't serious." And then she ghosted me, man. So I don't know. I bought her 3 Tanduay ices up at the Z Club. She even said, "Oh, he was nothing but a gentleman." And then now she ghosts me, man. She even bought me a little screwdriver kit to fix some old phones I had, and then TSA confiscated it. And right after I told her, I said, "Well, next time I come back to Makati, we'll go to that place where you karaoke, the Metro, I think it's called." I said, "We'll go there and we'll karaoke, right?" And then right after that, I was in Vietnam and she blocked me, man. Well, she didn't block me, she just ghosted me. I got her WhatsApp, I got all that stuff. I said, "Why you ghosting me?" I get no answer back, you know. She wanted me to give her a hug and then give her a rub like 50 Cent, and I wouldn't give her the rub. But I gave her a hug, but I wouldn't give her the rub, you know. And she didn't ask me for any money. The only thing I bought her while I was there, I bought her a Kopiko, the coffees in the little jars, the ones that are already made that you get in the refrigerators. I bought her 3 Tanduay ice, and I bought her some jiao mai, the little Chinese dumplings. And she wouldn't even let me pay for a motorbike ride to go home. She didn't want any money. Very, very decent girl. She dresses like a church lady, though. Okay, she's not gonna catch her in shorts and a halter and stuff. She's gonna be in a church dress, you know, or frumpy looking clothes, you know, like big baggy pants, big baggy top, you know. Phil, she is too much of a boss, but yeah, what a boss babe, yeah. But the thing is she liked me. She said, "You know what? You're nothing like people tell you. You're a perfect gentleman, and you don't stink, and you're a good dude." And then she wanted me to give her a hug. I gave her a hug. I think she wanted a little bit more. I don't know, but I wouldn't do it a little bit more. You know, I'm honest. I didn't have any sexual relations with that woman. As Bill Clinton says, I had no sexual relations with that woman. Of course she is. JB's fucking awesome, man. She's orgasmic. That's my new term, right? And Miss You'd Wish is orgasmic, man. But she lives in fucking Zamboanga. That's why you gotta go there like looking like this, or else you get kidnapped, you know? That's her problem. She lives in the wrong part of the Philippines. Maria, Miss You'd Wish, she lives in Zamboanga. Nobody goes to, that's too close to the Sulu archipelago, man. On one of my earlier lives that I haven't deleted yet, because you know you can do a live and then delete it, and it's you still got your watch hours. It still counts, you know. But then nobody else is gonna watch it again. It's just done, done and done, one and done, right? But I said this is a continuation of the Des live stream, whatever. Not the Zulus. There's savages there, but it's called the Sulu, Sulu, like Sulu from Star Trek. The Sulu archipelago. That's where all the Abu Sayyaf and Al Qaeda and people that don't like the Philippines governments, what they call it, all the rebels and stuff. They all stay down there and they kidnap people and stuff, man. The Sulu Archipelago. That's near Malaysia where Ichi lives. Matter of fact, they go from Malaysia to the Philippines back and forth in these little boats without going through immigrations and stuff. And they got Philippines military down there, posts and stuff, you know. You can actually go there and buy a nice wood boat, handmade, for about $900 US, man. There you go. Your Panays from Zamboanga as well. There's some nice women there, man. It's just, you know, who's good? Did you go there or you flew her to Davao, right? She came to Davao, right? That's what I told Wish. I said, Wish, I'll go to Davao and you can meet with me there. Okay? And if we hit it off, we hit it off. If we don't, oh well. Poor Elliot was taken by the local savages. Oh, locals. I thought. Yeah. In other words, you didn't want to go to Zamboanga, did you? So you did listen to some of the things I told you about, right? You did listen to some of the things I told you about, right? Except you made that one mistake in Makati there. You had two Filipinas in the same hotel room with you where you were staying at. Ooh, that was a big mistake. I don't know what happened. I don't care to know what happened. I don't care. I just know that there was a big argument over there, right? Hardy's cool too, man. Hardy's cool. She's with that Andy Fraser dude. He ain't never going to the Philippines. He ain't never going nowhere, man. He's a gamer in the UK, man. You know? Yeah, I know you don't listen to me. Because I told you some very important shit before you went there and you didn't listen to me. I choose to retire in Mogadishu over Zambo. Yeah, well, Mogadishu might be safer. There you only have to deal with the pirates, right? The Somali pirates, right? What are these lights, man? They just keep... What is that? See? You can see them, man. It's not like it's... Tell me you can see that. You got that skylight thing behind there. I don't know if that's the moon behind the clouds or what this. But see those other lights up in the trees? What are those, man? Owls don't fucking light up like that. What is that, man? Then you got the dog barking at him. What the hell is that, man? See, there's one. They flicker. There's two or three of them. There's always two or three of them up there, man. What is it? It's not fireflies, CBGB. I saw them last week. Those aren't fireflies. You can see they're big, man. They're big, like orbs. Big glowing orbs up in the trees, man. See them? It's like they're sitting up in the trees, like they're just flashing and moving around up in those trees there, man. I don't know what that is, man. Newsflash: humans using night lights at nighttime. Yeah, up in the trees, Billy. Up in the trees. Come on, man. Glowing orbs up in the trees. They need glowing orbs up in the trees, man. Those are spirits, man. Those are glowing orb spirits, man. And you actually get to see them on my live stream. Look at that. They even make the dogs start to bark, man. Look at that. Spooks in the trees. That's right, Steve. Look at that. You can see them. Don't tell me you didn't see them now. I know you can see them. The two, they stand out a lot. And then there's that third one right behind my head here that comes up every now and then. I don't know what the hell that is. There's no moon. There's clouds because it was a big thunderstorm came through. Yeah, I could do a sleep stream if you want me to do a sleep stream, but I'd have to hook up the power bank. I'm down to 26%. It's not a radio tower, man. Look at that. Radio towers bounce around in the trees? Come on, man. Be like Joe Biden. Come on, man. Are you on cocaine? Man, I'm telling you. It's not a radio tower, man. Radio towers got red lights on it. Those aren't red. Those are glowing orbs, man. Glowing orbs. It's like spirit nuts. Spirit balls up in the trees, man. It's like the Gigante Tambuk. The Gigante Tambuk Aswang up in the trees. Are they red? They're not red. And they got the dogs barking, man. I already told you that, Maximus. She's a Mayaman Filipina, man. She used to race. She used to run in like decathlons. Not decathlons, but what, marathons. She used to run marathons and shit, man. She went to Hong Kong and raced. She raced in Hong Kong before. She's been to Hong Kong many times, man. I think she even raced in the United States. Captain Billy Jack can tell you. As long as you're only killing time. I wonder how many likes I actually got. Because it goes up, and it goes down, it goes up, and it goes down. She raced in the... I knew she went to other countries to race too, though. And I know she's got money because she works her ass off. She didn't get it handed to her. She runs that rice farm. She doesn't pay somebody to run it for her. She actually runs it and works in the field too. North of Manila someplace. North of Manila. I know the place, but I'm not doxing her, okay? But she's north of Manila, okay? I don't want to dox her. I don't want to tell everybody here where she lives at, but I know where she lives at. I didn't know she was an OFW. I didn't know that. But I know she did right with her money. She didn't blow it. Now she's got a car. She bought a car. She's got a motorbike. Don't dox her, man. Don't dox her, okay? I know she bought a car. I know she's got a motorcycle. She's only got the one teen living with her. The other teen just got married, didn't he? The other older son she's got just got married. She don't care. Yeah, but I don't like doxing people, man. I'll dox myself. I just don't like doxing other people, you know? Like I am calling you Captain Billy Jack, ain't I? Right? Right? I am calling you Captain Billy Jack, ain't I? Okay, whatever. Well, we're coming up on 2 hours, and it's 11:30 at night here. So maybe I actually got some watch hours out of this, right? Santiago or Kauag City? I'm not saying. Okay, I'm not saying. I know she got a big ass rice farm over. You threatened to dox me. I really don't care. I know, but I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. I'm not that kind of guy, man. I'm not that kind of guy, man. You know. The later, Max. The later. Okay, now you're giving out tips. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. The rice bowl of the Philippines, right? She's got workers that work for her. She got a couple dogs. She did. She invited me to stay at her guest house, Billy. And that was the day, right the day next. The next day is when EG blocked me, man. And then when he was answering your questions, he goes, how would you like that if somebody was making comments like that on your girlfriend's channel? So I guess he thinks he's her boyfriend, right? Okay. Bless you all. I'm going to deal with the spirits. I'm going to take me a Valium. Hopefully it'll knock me out. I hope it knocks me out. And I'm going to get some sleep because I got shit to do tomorrow, right? And hopefully I'm safe from the spirits. So I'll just do this here, right here, right here. Maybe this will save me from the spirits, right? Doing the blessing thing here, right? Right? Or maybe if I do this, right? Maybe this will help right here. Put the SOS on, right? Save our souls. Save our souls. Save our souls. Distress signal, right? I always have that for backup, right? If I get attacked here, right? So everybody, Ingat Lahat, stay safe. Have a great day. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do, okay? Bye-bye. Have a great day.